Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be ranking all of the Phase 4 MCU projects. So that's going to be all the movies and shows and specials. This was the only tier list I could find that had up to the Guardians Holiday Special, which is the most recent thing. So we're not going to be ranking every movie on here. Maybe I'll save that for another day. But yeah, let's just get right into it and explain this tier right here. I've had it set up so I only have down to C tier. I think all of these projects are like at least a certain level in quality where I can't really consider them a D or an F because none of them fail as movies that badly. I mean, maybe Amazing Spider-Man 2 does, but we're not going to talk about Amazing Spider-Man 2 today. But yeah, so I think the lowest these movies get really is C tier, and that's just a movie that didn't have a lot of things going for it. Didn't really get me hooked. It's just kind of meh. And yeah, I'll start by putting Black Widow there. Unfortunately, the only thing I like about this movie is Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova. That is basically it. Um, Black Widow doesn't get much in terms of character development. Um, the guy who plays Red Guardian is kind of wasted. His character sucked, and the villain was stupid, and Taskmaster, like, what did they do to my boy? After just reading a little bit of Moon Knight comics that have Taskmaster in it, it got me like, bro, why they gotta do that? Speaking of Moon Knight, um, I don't know if I want to put this in A or S tier. I fucking love Moon Knight. Honestly, yeah, Moon Knight's going S tier in terms of Phase 4. It might not be S tier in terms of the whole MCU, but as far as Phase 4 goes, hell yeah. Moon Knight fucking slaps. Love this show up until the last episode was a little disappointing, so maybe I can drop it down to an A. But Moon Knight was really dope. It got me into reading some of the comics, which are also really cool. Okay, moving on. Let's pick another one. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna give this an A tier. I really like this movie. Thought it was fucking dope. They got all the fan castings in. The John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. That was really cool. Bringing back Patrick Stewart for Professor X. Also awesome. And then just killing them off to subvert expectations, bro. That had me shook in the theaters. So I like this movie. The whole zombie Strange thing at the end was really dope. Like the music fight, really dope. I know people criticize this movie does have its problems. I can see that, but it's just a fun time to me, and that's mostly what I'm looking for. If these movies are entertaining, and most of them are. Black Widow, however, was not, as I do not remember what happened. I remember watching this movie, clocking out, and then all of a sudden there's just falling out of the sky. Like, I don't know. I don't even what is this movie? Alright, next up, I'm gonna put Thor: Love and Thunder. Let's just go B tier on Thor: Love and Thunder. It's better than Black Widow, although it does have its problems. It's just a bit goofy. I kind of liked it the first time I watched it, but then I rewatched it, and then kind of didn't like it as much. Wasn't as funny, and there should have been more gore. Quite simply, they wasted Christian Bale. They didn't use him enough. Like if you're gonna pay to have an actor like Christian Bale, like fucking make use of him, cause he killed it in the few scenes that he had. But like, where was the god butchering? I don't know. Jane Foster was cool though, and Chris Hemsworth is always great as Thor. So this does, and also the Eternity stuff was really cool. But I don't see this on the same tier as like Moon Knight or here or Doctor Strange. So yeah, that's why Thor gets a B. Alright, next up. Let's see, we got Eternals here. Eternals, I'm gonna also put in a B. I like the movie. But it's kind of like trying to do too much. And again, like Thor, the villain was kind of wasted. Like the deviant villain, he was kind of cool, but he just shows up to the final fight and gets chopped like instantly. So kind of wasted. Like he had a cool moral thing going on with like, oh, we were both being like betrayed by the Celestials. It's like you Eternals are the real villains, but then it doesn't go farther than that. Once he gains consciousness, he just shows up and then dies. Like what? So kind of wasted. Other than that, I thought this was like one of the best shot MCU movies. Next to like Black Panther. Like these movies both look so good. Just they look great visually. Movies that do not look great visually are Black Widow and Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, oh my god. These movies are so ugly. Except for some few like exclusive moments, but oh my god, I just think of that one scene in Black Widow where Florence Pugh is like on the ship and explodes back and she's so obviously on a wire and green screen and everything. It's just, oh my god, so bad. But Eternals looks really good. Like all of the CGI, all of the effects looks really nice. And I like all the spacey shit, so that's just cool. Get some bonus points. But again, it's not gonna be in this tier up here. Alright, next up we got Hawkeye. I fucking love Hawkeye. My favorite MCU hero. Instant S tier. Love this show. Does so much for Hawkeye's character. I read the comic book run that this is based on, and it does a lot of justice to that. It doesn't like follow it 1-to-1, of course, as all the MCU things do, but still really dope show. Fucking love it. Great action, great characters. They bring back Kingpin, so hype for that. Yeah, that's all there is to say. I am Groot. I don't feel right placing this. This is a B tier because it's good, like it's fun time, but I can't put it in like these tiers because it's just not doing as much. Like nothing really important happens here. I have not much to say about I Am Groot. It's fun though. She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk is a C tier. Just kind of a L of a show, goofy ass show. I mean, I get it's trying to be like that. But I don't know, like mostly everyone was just watching it for Daredevil, and then they like used him for like one episode. And the Daredevil stuff was great. Low key might get a bump. Like I don't know. My opinion might change on this, but overall the show was just very mid. There was a lot of like filler episodes where absolutely nothing happened. So, yeah. With She-Hulk, I could just see, like, there are a few good episodes where stuff happens and it's kind of interesting, but they kind of throw it all out the window in the finale anyways. So, yeah. Enough of that. Shang-Chi. Ooh, this movie's so dope. I don't know if I want to go A or S tier. Just for how many times I've watched Shang-Chi, fucking S tier. S tier for Shang-Chi. That's what it stands for. Because, goddamn, this movie's just a banger. Yeah, I had not much to say. Bus fight. Dope. Great soundtrack. Great villain. Great everything. Shang-Chi, hell yeah. Next up, Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. This is a really good movie. Again, I'm split between A or S tier. The reason I might put it in A is because I kind of wanted like a bit more out of it. in terms of setup, but I guess that's just me being greedy. I mean, this movie had a lot to do, and it looked really good for the most part. Namor was really cool. Shuri as a new Black Panther was really good. Like, I'm gonna go A tier. I'm gonna go A tier. I don't know if I'd rewatch it as much as I've watched like Shang-Chi, because I've watched Shang-Chi like probably 5 times since it came out. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever like that many times. I'll probably rewatch it at some point, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is a B again. A lot of B tier stuff here into Phase 4. But yeah, it was just kind of alright. It did some really cool stuff. Like seeing that moment, John Walker picking up the bloody shield, like that stuff was really cool. That shit gave me chills. I remember seeing that. But yeah. Oh, the ending was a little weak. The "you gotta be better," like that speech didn't really hit home. I feel like they could have done something a little different, and also like the villain was kind of weak. Uh, the Flag Smashers, yeah. So yeah, just not too much to say about this show, but it wasn't, I don't think, on the level of Black Widow or She-Hulk, because these shows are ass, bro. Oh my god. Okay, what if I put this in B tier? Yeah. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna put it in A tier, because it's actually, I appreciate the fact that it's animation. Not all the episodes hit, but the ones that do are really goddamn good, and I hope we get to see stuff like this in live action, because it shows like what really could be done like with the MCU. But again, not much to say. I don't know, but pretty solid overall, and I like how it pushes things forward. WandaVision. A or B here? I don't know. Did I like it more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I don't think I can say that. I think they're pretty much on the same tier. I don't know. Did WandaVision, after they revealed everything, it didn't have me like as intrigued. I don't think. Like, and the final episode wasn't that great. Agatha Harkness is kind of lame. I don't know why she's getting her own show. That's kind of crazy. Like, literally, who is asking for an Agatha Harkness show? Fucking no one, bro. Yeah, WandaVision is cool. It has its moments, of course, but kind of wasted some plot lines, like the whole Quicksilver thing, the whole White Vision thing. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of an L for WandaVision. Werewolf by Night, A tier. Or she. Yeah, let's go A tier. I think Werewolf by Night, I'm not gonna give it an S tier because it didn't have to do as much. It wasn't like trying to do some super big thing. It's just like a little small corner of the MCU, but it is really cool. I mean, again, not much to say on it other than it's fucking awesome. I like how gory it is towards the end. I hope we get to see that in full color at some point in a rated R movie. Hopefully Deadpool 3 will be that, because the MCU could use some rated R content. Moving on. Miss Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna go B on Miss Marvel as well. Again, it's like all of these movies in B tier. They have their moments, but they're just drawn back by some flaws. Like, here are the flaws in Miss Marvel. The villains, again, just kind of weak. Like, who really were they? Like, the government, like, just being mad racist, I guess, towards Pakistani people, and then you had the clandestines, who like just die anyways. Like, I don't even. It was cool. I think they gave her good justice, like to the comics. They did a lot of cool things, and I like how they revealed she was a mutant. And there was some cool stylistic stuff I like about this show. But other than that, I don't know. Didn't really do much for me. Okay, next up. This is, what do y'all think, bro? Like, it needs to be first tier and S tier. Cause, fuck yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home. This should, I don't need to explain really. It's fucking No Way Home. I grew up on these Tobey Maguire movies, grew up on the Andrew Garfield movies. Of course I'm gonna fucking love this. Alright, Loki. Let's go A tier. I fucking love Loki's great. Really cool. Different show, different pace. Like, it's not so much action oriented. There's a lot of talking in the show, which some people might not like, but I thought it was pretty cool. I kind of liked that the last episode with Kang and everything was just Loki talking, where it was just them talking, but he would still manage to be threatening because Jonathan Majors was just that good. So yeah, Loki, awesome show. Tom Hiddleston always killing it. Although the whole stuff with him and Sylvie was kind of weird, like him falling for himself. Again, I don't know about that. But overall, like, these A tiers are cemented by, like, overall their high quality, but they might have a few shortcomings, but overall pretty good. S tier, I pretty much love every aspect of these. There's not much things I hate. Or even if I do hate it, I'm too blinded because I just love it so much, you know? Like, okay. What do we got next? Holiday special. No, I didn't mean to put that in C tier. This is solid. Again, it doesn't have to do much, but you know what? A tier. Cause again, it's like that overall high quality. It's just funny most of the time. We get to catch up with the Guardians a little bit. We find out they bought Nowhere, which is cool, and Mantis is also Peter's sister. So what? Yeah. Just a nice little holiday special that I might watch like next Christmas or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's about every project here into MCU Phase 4. So yeah, I'm not missing anything. So if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see me maybe rank the rest of these movies here, let me know. Like the video. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace out.